NSUSpartans.com. Ross Gordon now joined by half of the Team Spartan Partners postgame player of the game. For the women's team, Jordan Strode ended up with 21 points on 8 of 17 shooting, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 2 of 4 from downtown, 3 assists, 1 steal, 3 rebounds. Big win for Norfolk State tonight, 69-53 in the first half of tonight's doubleheader. Jordan, as we look at the way the things unfolded tonight, I don't think you could win in any better fashion against a solid team in North Carolina A&T, which have won 3 straight ball games. They have everything that you would like to have to be a winning program. Size, they have solid guards, and we really shut them down. And it started on the defensive end. Talk a little bit about how our defensive effort pushed us to win this night's ball game.
We just played together. Our defense was there. Our rotations were there. We played with a lot of energy tonight. As you can see, we didn't have a slow come out the second half as we usually do, so that really helped us win as well. So we just kept going.
I think one thing you can be excited about is we put 4 quarters together.
Yep.
And we didn't have any lulls pretty much during the whole ball game. We really stayed consistent. Scoring by quarters, we scored 16 points in the first 3 quarters and then 21 in the fourth quarter. That's the kind of consistency you want.
Yep.
Talk a little bit more about your game tonight. I know it's very difficult for you tonight. I know no excuse would be any good for your team, and that's how y'all guys operate. But I told you before we started, you were swaddled like a newborn on your left shoulder because of the fall you took against who did we play Saturday? I believe it was Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah,
we played Bethune-Cookman on Saturday. You didn't even play the second half, so the shoulder was injured. Talk a little about how it was playing in that with that shoulder.
I injured it in practice before Bethune, and so when I fell in the game of Bethune, it just triggered it some more, and so I couldn't really move it. But I practiced yesterday, and I was just like, I'm going to suck it up. So I came out today, and I just played my game, didn't really worry about it. And I just took some ibuprofen and just came out.
It'll fix it. It'll fix it. Look, as we get back to game action, we're playing now with a full deck. Everybody's on the court. Gabby's back. It seemed like we had a nice rotation of players tonight. You got a chance to rest some. And when you got going, you stayed in, and then Gabby just come in. Dominique got a chance to rest. This is probably what Coach Vickers and the staff envisioned the whole season long, because you guys really didn't have to shoulder the load. It was a team effort.
Yeah, when we got Gabby back, everybody was excited. And since we have her back, we can have fresher bodies and won't be as tired. And that comes in as the third quarter too. We're fresher and we just have more bodies and another score.
Hey, look, we've had 2 players flirt with the triple-double this year in the post. Kalila had one where I think she ended up with a decent amount of points and 8 rebounds and 9 blocks. Tonight you look at Kayla, 21 points, 10 rebounds and 8 blocks to go along with 2 steals. That's the kind of player that we know she is on a regular basis. But again, like when you have somebody who can score 21, can pull down double-digit boards, and also can save 8 shots around the basket, because most of the shots were at the basket against bigger post players. It has to be something that you enjoy as a guard, because you might get some runouts.
Yeah, absolutely. I love playing with Kayla.
It makes the game easy.
Yep, absolutely.
So Kalila had a good night. Everybody had a good night. I know you're excited. We get a couple days to rest up and heal the arm and the shoulder. Then we get back to action this weekend on the road, where we've traditionally played better. What do you want to see from these next couple days in practice, getting to South Carolina State and Savannah? Go ahead.
We just need to keep that intensity up and keep that flow. We need to play how we played tonight and the rest of the games, and we should be just fine.
Hey, look, we're up to that 11 win mark, 6-2 in conference play. More importantly, we stay at the top of the conference, near the top of the conference. Howard won tonight. We'll get the rest of the scores, and we'll look at how everything else shapes up. But Larry Vickers is a little bit happier today after the win.
Absolutely.
It makes everything a little bit better.
Yep.
Everybody's smiling. Thank you for stopping by. Good game again. Second straight ball game that you played, the whole ball game that you had 21 points. And we're glad that you're back to somewhat good health, and we hope your shoulder heals up nicely so you're ready for Saturday.
Thank you.
That's half of our Spartan Partners post-game player of the game. We'll also talk to Kayla Roberts at the conclusion of the men's game. She's also a part of our Spartan Partners post-game player of the game. For Jordan Strode, I'm Ross Gordon. We'll be back after this break here on the NSU Sports Network.